Hello everybody. Okay, so share the video. Let me have more people watching. Please share the video. Where are you watching me from this evening? Kindly share the video. Quickly, we have to be as fast as we can. So share the video. Share the video, please. We need to have more people watching before we work out this. Is it clear where you're watching it from? Share the video. We start. Good evening. How are you? So, like I promised, I said we'll try to have a discussion this evening on a travel graph. So just share the video, let more people start watching before we start. So the main focus for this evening is a travel graph. I'm Ernest watching. Ernest, hi, good to know that you're watching this evening. Where are you watching from? So let's have more people watching. I'm just waiting for people to start watching. Okay. I'm free. Hi. Have you shared the video? Good evening. How are you? Okay. So let's start. Whoever is not watching now will find us on the way. So this topic, you definitely meet it in mathematics and in physics. It's there. Okay, so the concept is just the same. Gerard, good evening. Isaac, good evening. How is Kitwe? All right, so Joseph, hi. So what you need to know under this topic, you can either be asked to deal with the velocity, velocity. So velocity, time graph on the same topic. So you may deal with velocity, time graph, or you may deal with the speed, time graph. Okay? So it depends. And what you need to know is that the units for velocity under this topic are meters per second. So let me just try to break it down for you so that you see what I'm talking about. So when you've got this, look at this nicely. So when dealing with the Cartesian plane, we know that this is x-axis and this is y-axis. For this topic to be specific, for this topic, this x-axis represents time, while y-axis represents either velocity or speed. So velocity or speed. And this is where the name comes from of what you're dealing with. If it's velocity, they will say velocity time graph. If it's speed time graph. Okay. So now we're done with this. So the most important thing that you must know when it comes to this topic are the formulas. So we've got the first formula. So we'll call this as formula 1. It looks like this. A is equal to V minus U over a T. The second formula is distance. It's for distance. Distance is equal to 1 over 2 A plus B H. And the third formula, these are the most important formulas. The third formula will just be this one. Speed is equal to distance over time. So these are the three formulas you need to know. Okay, I guess people are following. Let me see if you're following. Is it clear where you're watching from? Is it clear? Like the video. Tell more people about what is happening this evening. Okay. So I'm just waiting to have more people before I start showing you on how you're supposed to use these three formulas. All right, so people are saying it's clear. So let's move. So once you get to know those three formulas, you can now use them. They're just basically three important formulas. So let's say you guys have got this, okay? You've got this right here, and it moves like this, okay? So here it's like this, here it's like this, here it's like this. You've got 20 meters per second. You've got, let's say 5, 0. Here maybe we shall say 10 and 12. So this is time, and this side is a velocity. Okay, and they ask you to calculate acceleration. So they ask you to calculate acceleration. How are you going to do it? How are you going to find the acceleration? So what is the acceleration in this case? Try do your calculations, we see what you're getting. So like the video, guys. Try to like the video and also share so that we get to have more people watching. All right, so for acceleration, you're going to use the first formula. So which is acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time. Okay? This is final velocity, v is final velocity, u is initial velocity, t is time, and a is the acceleration. So if you're able to see the diagram here, this side, this is 0. It started accelerating up until it reached here. So this side, it's acceleration up to here. This is from here, this is a deceleration. From here to here, it's going downwards. This going upwards is acceleration. This is what you need to do. So your acceleration, and one more thing about the three formulas I shared with you, you have to know that this same formula works for deceleration, but you just have to play with it nicely. It works for deceleration. I'll show you, if I have enough time, I'll show you on how it's supposed to look like. It's deceleration. It can work for acceleration and deceleration the same. So acceleration, I mean, to find acceleration, you need initial velocity. So when you look nicely here, this is your u. And when you check here, this is your v. This is initial, meaning where it's starting from. And where it's ending here, it's final. This is v, final velocity. So our initial velocity, I mean, we start with our final velocity, v. It's a 20. So you always come here where it ended and look this side. What number do you have? It's a 20. For initial velocity, you check where it's starting. What number do you have here? It's a 0. And then you say over, sir, where did you get u? Oh, u is where it's starting from. That's initial here. So this is just a formula. U is initial, v is the final. Okay. So now, once you do that, you go to time. For time, you follow it nicely up to here where it ended. So going downwards, you check. This is for time. What time do you have here? It's 5. So you say 5 seconds. So you just do your calculations. 20 over 5, 5 into 5, 1 into 20, it's a 4. So our answer is 4 meters per second squared. Remember the units for distance. I mean for acceleration. It's meters per second squared. So that's it, guys. Hopefully somebody's understanding or following what we're doing. Hopefully somebody understands what you're doing. Is it clear, guys? Okay. So let me just do a bit. Let me just talk about distance, and then we'll come and continue tomorrow. Let me just talk about distance. If they say find distance, okay, they have given us this diagram right here, and they say find distance in the first 12 seconds. Distance in the first 12 seconds. So you guys, what we're going to do will be to write the formula for distance, for distance. Okay, so this formula, it's for trapezium. We are dealing with a trapezium, and this is the formula you're supposed to use. If it is triangle, you use formula for finding area of a triangle. If it's rectangle, formula for finding area of the rectangle. But in this case, this is a trapezium. So this is a formula for finding area of a trapezium. And it's the same we use for finding distance. Okay? So 12 seconds is right here. Okay? So let me just do the drawings here so that you understand what I'm trying to do. I've just gotten this stuff here. So from here to here, it's from here to here. We know that it's 12. And from here to here, okay? From here to here, it's a 5. Because we've got 10 here and 5. So it will just be 10 minus 5. So distance from here to here, it's 5. From here to here, it's 10. And then going upwards, this is the height. So what is our height? It's a 20. It's a 20. From here to here, it's 20. You check this side. So once you identify your information like this, you can now come to the formula. Okay? You plug in. What is your A? N of these two. If this is your A, then this will be your B. If this is your B, this will be your A. So N of these two parallel lines, one is A, the other one is a B. Okay? So you shall put a 12 here plus a 5, and then our H will be a 20. So we shall say 2 into 2, 1. Since it's multiplication here, 2 into 20, it's a 10. Okay? So we have 5 plus C plus 5 plus 12, or 12 plus 5. That is a 17. Okay? And then 17 times a 10, which is outside here, it will give us 170 meters. So this is how you find the distance. I don't know if you guys understand. I don't know if you guys understand what I've just done here. Do you understand? All right, guys. I thought any question before I go, because I have to go. We'll come and finish tomorrow. So any question before I go? Bring in your comment. Any question? Quickly. Any question if you have a question? No question? Any question, guys? Very much. It's clear, right? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Remember, as JS Learning Academy, we offer online tuitions to people outside Chingola. But if you're in Chingola, we have a center in Chingola. You can just come through. So if you want to join our online classes, guys, things are working out. We've got all the subjects. So this is just a sample of what part of the things that we do in our online classes. So if you want to join, you really like what you're doing, repeat once. Oh, sorry. So this is the number that you can get in touch with me. And you either call or WhatsApp. If you're outside Zambia, you put +26. Where do seconds go? Did you ask about, are you asking about distance? So for distance, you can't find distance in seconds. So you just put meters if you're dealing with meters. That's all. How much per subject? It's very cheap. It's very affordable. So what you need to do is just contact me right here. For those guys who'll be writing 2024 GCE, classes are on in all the subjects. So just get in touch with me on this number. We'll be able to add you to the class or advise on what you're supposed to do in order for you to be added to our online classes. Things are happening. We don't want to come and see you crying. We want to come and see you smile. The time results will be coming out. So play off, join the winning team, JS Learning Academy. We are here for you. Thank you and bye-bye.